Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Again, let's just talk with you about a product, or should I say
program
to help someone.
We have so many great programs, and we just closed a Sony Mae loan recently, and it's really phenomenal what you can do with it. It allows you to actually borrow the money for the closing costs. You only have to make the minimum down payment, 3%, and it's 0% interest. No payments are required. And if you keep your house 10 years, they forgive it. If you have to pay it, if you pay your house off somewhere in between, it's prorated. You do have to pay back the principal, but there's zero interest. So it's really a phenomenal option. Of course, there are certain conditions in terms of maximum income and so forth, and that's why you want to call and speak to Rajan right now at 718-325-5555, or in the office. You can speak to any of the loan officers at 718-380-0006. This is just another government-backed program that First Republic offers. And, Sony Mae has a special program called Keeping the Dream, which is all about similar to the FHA Secure program.
Hold on, did you make that up, or?
No, that's what they call it.
So you didn't make that up?
No.
It's a program that Sony Mae has?
Yes.
Scott Siskin didn't come up with that program called Keeping the Dream?
No.
You came up with that?
No, it's Sony Mae did.
I'm not trying to trick you, or maybe I am. Sony Mae did. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, the government-backed programs have stepped up to the plate. While a lot of these programs that have disappeared, subprime programs have just gone away, some of the alt-A programs and no-income verification programs have gone away, the government-backed programs have become more aggressive because they have a mandate to help people. And they also, we're not doing this risky kind of lending that was going off the fringe edge of the marketplace. So there's no disaster happening there. And actually, they're talking about the FHA Secure program, which is able to help people even if they're in foreclosure. They're coming out with trying to bring the limits up even higher. I think by the end of the year, you're going to see the conventional limits go up, and also the FHA will come up to will meet the Fannie Mae limits at a minimum. That's what my expectation is.
But there are other programs right now that like this one that you're talking about.
And then we also have the conventional program, where we have a special right now for purchasing 4.5%, 5.5%, 6.5%. What does that mean? 4.5% the first year, 5.5% the second year, and 6.5% thereafter. It's not an adjustable. It's a fixed rate mortgage, and the APR is 6.72, and the cost per thousand borrowed when you get up to 6.5 is $6.30.
What's the catch?
What's that?
What is the catch?
There is no catch. There is no catch. The only thing is you can use it for purchasing, but you can only, in refinancing, you can use it, but there's no cash out allowed. So you can only pay off your existing mortgage or other liens that you might have on your property. But it's a phenomenal program because it helps people out with those first few years.
Reiterate this program that you're talking about for purchasing, because I don't want you to be talking too fast and people to miss it. It's very important that a lot of us listen to this program that Scott Siskin is talking about for purchasing, and yes, for refinancing. But I want you individuals to listen or watch us right now on TV on this special program from First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Scott, reiterate that program again.
Okay, this is a conventional program with a limit of 417, like all conventional programs. Now, the idea is it's designed for really the first-time home buyer.
We should give it a name. What do you call it?
Two-step.
Two-step. Oh, the two-step program. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So it's designed for the first-time home buyer, really, to be able to help them in those first couple of years that are tough, without having all the risk that goes along with all these adjustables, right, which people are in a lot of trouble with.
Right.
So by having it be a fixed rate, ultimately it's 6.5% for the balance of the loan, and you get a break on the first 2 years, 4.5% the first year, 5.5% the second year, and after that it goes to 6.5%. And it's not up to any other index. It's predictable. This is what will happen. It's in the loan documents. This is what will happen. The only thing is you're getting a break on the beginning. And it's a great program for people who want to purchase a home. And if you're listening right now and you're in the process of purchasing a home, remember we have the risk reversal program. If you're going somewhere else and you're not getting this kind of program, please call right now. Rajan's here, 718-325-5555.
Let's dumb it out for me. All right? I want you to dumb it out for me. So you're saying the two-step program. First, it's 4.5, right?
Right?
Okay. Now, when you move to 5.5, you will be able to tell people, considering, of course, that they come with, I mean, the principal is going to be there. You're going to be able to tell them what their mortgage is going to be when it goes to 5.5. You're going to be able to tell them what it's going to be when it gets to 6.5. And you're going to be able to tell them that now, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, because I don't want people to think that, oh, by the way, you won't find out what your mortgage is going to be when it's 5. You're not going to find out until it's 5.5.
No, I encourage people to call here, speak to Rajan about this program. You can use it for refinancing if you just want to get, back the money, pay off your adjustable rate mortgage, et cetera, and replace it with a program that has the benefits of an adjustable with none of the risk.
Right.
That's really, in a way you might call it a hybrid.
So they know every year, getting up to the 6.5, what their monthly mortgage payment will be.
It's set in stone.
It's not an adjustable.
It's not an adjustable.
And then it will be 6.5 for the rest of the term of the loan.
Right.
This is a great purchasing program
It is.
because there is absolutely no surprises. You know exactly what it is that you are getting into.
And
Okay.
you're also getting through those very important first few years where people tend to, have a little bit of struggling. I say they eat macaroni and cheese, 4 nights a week,
Right.
but they're into their home. So this helps people out. And those first 2-3 years, are very, very critical for people to get through without hopefully maxing out their credit cards, which we see a lot of times happens
yes,
to people.
that has happened.
And it's just another option that we're offering at First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Now, another thing, now we're talking about purchasing, is the Affordable Housing Network that we've set up.
Hold on, let me give out a number first so that people can call Rajan right now, right here in the studios. Rajan is another loan officer from First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Yes, we have been getting so many people calling in. We have had to bring in multiple loan officers every time we get on the air. And Rajan has been extremely helpful in helping out where that is concerned. Let's open up the phone line so you can speak to him more about this two-step program, or even speak to him about 5.5 for refinancing. We are here in the studios, First Republic Mortgage Bankers and Link Up Media. The number to call him at is 718-325-5555. If you're watching Plush TV, you want to call 718-380-0006. That's 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York. That is First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Make the call to First Republic Mortgage Bankers directly at 718-380-0006, or if you're getting a busy signal in our radio studios, you might want to call that number. Also, 1-800-QUICK-LOAN or 718-380-0006. Scott, you can continue with the other program that you want to talk about.
Okay, well, first I want to talk about the Affordable Housing Network that we've come up with, because in watching where our success stories are coming from, I started to notice a pattern. That our success stories using the government-backed program, a lot of people are finding themselves looking outside of the immediate area, but they're not thinking out. I hate the expression "think outside the box" because that's so played. You don't have to think outside the box. Forget it. You don't want to go to Florida. You don't want to go to California. You may not want to go to Vegas either, and you may not want to go to South Carolina. But you know what? Maybe you should be looking inside the box, because right here in the tri-state area, there are multitudes of areas that are still within a commuting distance of your job, comfortable commuting distance. And Bridgeport, Connecticut is one. And I didn't just pick these out of a hat. We see a lot of people who are moving to Bridgeport, Connecticut. It's an easy train ride into the city. Connecticut's a beautiful place to live. We've seen people going to Middletown, New York. We've seen them going down to Newburgh, New York. I just did a search, by the way. In Newburgh, New York, between $100,000 and $350,000, with 3+ bedrooms and 2+ baths, there are 214 one-family homes and 197 multi-family homes.
That's only 45 minutes from where I'm sitting.
Right, exactly.
Newburgh.
Right.
Beautiful.
And Middletown also. There's a lot of new construction in that area. There's just so many different areas. I mean, we help somebody in areas just in Long Island. There's a lot of affordable areas. And the important thing is to get yourself pre-approved, hopefully come and sit down with a loan officer and start to look at the pictures of houses, because you can go right now to Realtor.com. Realtor.com. You can link up through my website at 1strepublic.com and take a look at the pictures of these homes. But the key thing is to get pre-approved first, so that when you do go there, we can also refer you to an agent with integrity.